right, good morning. So I made Conan the Thief, level 4 barbarian for Dragonslayer this morning, and I ran my first solo procedural dungeon crawl with Dragonslayer, and that is what follows. Thanks for watching. And I have edited out some of the lookups. All right, bye. Good morning. Welcome to my first ever solo dungeon crawl. I'm going to do a procedural solitaire dungeon crawl using Dragonslayer's dungeon generator. I have created Conan the Thief, a 4th level barbarian. I made this character and put this on the channel earlier. Now I'm going to play Conan the Thief, and I've got some, I'm going to use the rules as written here in the book, but I've also got a few of my own modifiers. For instance, we start this adventure with Conan. Who? Conan the Thief. What? Searches for the entrance to the rumored location. Where? Let's roll a d6 and find out where. We are 6 in the deep woods. So deep in the woods, Conan searches. Deep woods searches for the entrance to the ruins. When it is, oh, it's at dusk, deep woods dusk, so I might want to think about resting if I cannot find it. I may want to rest before I actually go in. Why? To get rich, of course, and how? By sheer guts and willpower. So 1 or 2, I find the entrance to the ruins. 3, not yet. So that's going to be a 10-minute turn, right? And now we're going to be getting close to dark, and we will camp. I'm going to camp. Right, and here we go. I'm going to roll a couple of wandering monster checks through the darkness. I'm going to have to rest, and we just risk the biscuit, right? So here we go. Oh, so while camping at some point in the night before dusk, I will encounter a wandering creature. Are you kidding me? That's great. I won't even get to the dang dungeon, guys. Table, levels 1. Oh, here we go. Levels 1 to 5, wandering monster. So before I even find the entrance, it is 9. 9 is giant poisonous frog. What, are you kidding me? Let's go find giant poisonous frog. Let's hope it's just one giant poisonous frog. So already Conan, while he sleeps, is going to be dealing with giant poisonous frog. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Okay, so again, I'm doing a little imagine. Again, procedural dungeon, solo dungeon crawl is exactly what I'm doing here. There it is, giant poisonous frog. These smaller, 2-foot-long giant frogs have a poisonous bite. Victims must save versus death at +4 or die. 1 die 3. Oh my god. So I'm going to roll 1 to 3. Let's just do 1d4 minus 1. Oh, 2d4. Here we go. So 2d4. So we're going to go 1 and 2. So 2 of these things. So 2d4. I'm gonna encounter 2 frogs, 2 giant poisonous frogs. So maybe it's the subtle touch of one of them on my shoulder that rouses me from my sleep. They are AC 8. HD1 creature. Let's go ahead and roll up both hit points. So the first one has 1 HP, the second one has 5 HP. They get 1 bite. Damage does 1 point of damage, so that's not a problem. And again, there is no treasure. XP would be a total of 28 if I can defeat them. Here we go. Alright, poisonous frog. So we're going to roll surprise. See if they croak and wake me up or maybe touching my skin. So 1 or 2, they surprise me. 4, so let's make sure it hits save. 2. Yeah, they do. They surprise me, so they're going to go first. And these 2 frogs, so 8 minus 20, 12. That's duh. Right, so we're going to need a 12 up to hit. And to hit me, they're going to need a 12 up. As my AC in leather armors is also. Okay, so here we go. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to make sure I'm doing this right. So 14. Oh no! So I take a point of damage. I'm now at 31, so I've been damaged. And I gotta make a save versus death. Oh lord. +4, but I also have versus death +4 as a barbarian, so +8 to this. My save versus death is 13, so I get +8. So as long as I don't roll a 5 or less, I'm going to survive this. 12. Oh, all right, there we go. Now, does the second one bite me? No, it does not. So at this point, I'm on my feet, and we will roll initiative for the second round. 5 for me, 4 for them. I will win initiative for round 2. So round 1, I did take a hit. Save, though, made. Round 2, and I will attack one of these creatures. I have a +3 with my Saix, so I draw my Saix knife, and I hit doing 1d4 +2. I hit doing 3, killing one of them. The second one coming at me rolls a 20. That's double damage. Oh my god. So it's going to do 2 points of damage. I'm now at 29 HP, and I have to make a save. So he crits me, and I have to make a save. Again, I have a, as long as I roll above a 5, I'm good to go. 10, okay, I'm alive. So I killed, it hit, I made the save. Man, round 3, this is already exciting. Initiative is huge here. 4 for me, and 2 for him. Hallelujah, we gotta get him. I need a 12 or up with a +3 to hit with my Saix. I hit, doing 1d4 plus, that's 2. Plus damage +2 is 4. I don't kill it. It's down to 1. And it has a shot at me. It is 1. Oh, critical miss for it. Its critical miss is 8. Hit yourself, dexterity check to half damage. Wait, can they critically miss themselves? Yeah, they can't. He's not going to critically bite himself. So we're going to ignore that. Okay, so I hit it, but I didn't kill it. And it misses me. Round 1, 2, 3. This is round 4 already. Let's roll initiative for me. Oh, 1. For him, 2. He goes first. I don't believe this. It's going to be a 9. He misses, thank God. I hit. This is going to kill him. He only has 1 left. But let's roll that damage. And I survive. So I score 28. I scored 28 XP for defeating 2 giant 2-foot poisonous frogs. Okay, sorry about the beginning of this. I'll have to edit that out. So that was at camp, night 1. All right, the next morning, again, I'm trying to find the entrance to the so-called ruin. I need a 1 or 2 to discover it. 1, I do. I find it. Now, folks, we're going to go on to the actual. So, in the morning, after a battle, morning, Conan finds entrance. Okay, the entrance. Let's go ahead and go to our dungeon crawl rules. Here we go. So now we're going to do some procedural dungeon crawling, folks. Solo. All right, here we go. We're going to roll up. First, let's find out what the condition of the dungeon's in. Now, matter of fact, I'm going to roll the entrance first before I even enter the dungeon. And the entrance is a 1d8. It's going to be entrance 5. Here it is. Similar to the one I rolled up for the one that I made yesterday. I'm going to start here at the bottom. And I'm going to come in 10 feet. It goes out. It expands up. So as I approach the entrance, let's go ahead and check the door type. 3 is a wood door at the entrance. And let's see what condition it's in. It is 4. It is locked. That figures. Wood door locked. I cannot pick locks. I don't have tools. Couldn't purchase tools. So I'm already going to have to break out the sledgehammer and our crowbar and pry this open. So I can do that, but there's going to be a chance of a wandering monster. So again, it's taken me 10 minutes to find this. So that's a turn, right? That's 1 turn. 10 minutes to find the entrance, right? So I found the entrance. This is turns. All right. And now I'm going to crowbar this open, which will be automatic with the tool, right? So pop the door open. However, I got to roll a wandering monster for noise. No wandering monster, fortunately. And that's going to take 10 minutes to pop the door open. So the door's open, and I'm going to descend the steps. And again, I can move up to 40 feet per turn. So I will descend the steps 20 feet down into the room. And let's see the condition of this dungeon. It is dry. So fortunately, we have a dry dungeon. It's not water soaked. That's interesting. Dry dungeon. And that will be turn 3. All right, so as I enter this room, let's find out what this room has in it. 1d12. So as Conan enters, as a matter of fact, no, first I'm going to light a torch. That's going to take a turn. 10 minutes to get the torch lit, right? And I'm at 40 minutes already. Torch is lit, right? So this is going to be, so one more turn I will be forced to rest. As a matter of fact, what I will do is I will actually rest first, right? And we got to make a Wandering Monster check. Nothing. So I've completed my first 50 minutes. I have rested. Now I will light a torch. That's going to take a turn, right? And the torch is now lit. I can just take the time, 10 minutes, flint and steel. I'm bound to get a spark, get it started, right? So I've got a torch going now, right? So there we go. Where am I at here? Again, I'm not going to roll to light a torch when I have 10 minutes to do so. So here we go. My first torch is lit. Now let's find out. I probably should have found out what was in this before I lit the torch and rested, but that's okay. I did it a little backwards, but 4. 4 is empty with a trap. Oh man, where's the trap table? Jiminy Christmas. It's an empty room. However, as I traverse through it, I'm going to make a random check. So again, I think I'm going to head to the. I don't have enough room over here to grow, so this is going to grow out this way. So I'm going to head west. Since this room's empty, I'm going to head west, and there's going to be a chance that I trigger the trap by just crossing the room. Right, so here we go. That's only fair. We just trigger the trap. Okay, here we go. So 1d8, what kind of trap is it? Oh no, 1d6 is the trap type. 5, it is a magical trap. Damn. Okay, let's first see if I trigger it. So again, to trigger traps, generally a 1 or a 2, right? So let's go ahead and roll this, see if I trigger it. 2, I do trigger it. That's just going to be a killer. And the trap, as I cross the floor here, 1, I trigger an explosive rune. See magic user spell. Oh, damn. Explosive rune, level 3, permanent until triggered touch. This spell allows the caster to mark arcane rune. So on the floor would have been an arcane rune. I missed it. It does 6d4 plus 6 damage in a 10-foot radius. The reader of an explosive rune takes full damage. No save. Okay, I'm not going to be able to read it. I guess I could have stopped to read it, so I triggered it. Yeah, maybe it's on the floor, and I'm reading the runes on the floor, and as I come around to read this, of course I can't really read, but no save. Are you kidding me? At the time of cast, the magic specifically designates read runes without triggering detonation. Oh, who can read the runes? The caster can also dismiss explosive runes. You know what? I'm going to make a roll. There's a 50% chance here and below that it's for magic users, right? This rune. So magic users reading it would trigger this rune, since I'm also only able to read and write basic. So 50% below, it's for magic users only. And no, it's anyone who attempts to make sense of these runes. So 4d6, I don't know, 64. Oh my god. Or what is this deal? 1 to 7, 8, 9, 10 points. I got 2 rolls left. 11 and 12, 13. Plus it does another plus 6. You've got to be kidding me. So that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 19 points of damage. I am now down. I was wounded in that first one. I was down to 29. Folks, I had 29 HP. I've just suffered 19. I'm down to 10 hit points as this. Oh my god. Jeez, that's at the entrance. Holy cow. As I am blasted back with a trap, Conan knocked prone, dizzy, onto his feet, shaking himself off, debating already whether I should try to camp here, but I need a full day just to get one. Actually, I can bind wounds, I believe. Let's see if I can bind wounds. Right? Because I may have to take a full rest and bind wounds. This may be the only way that Conan can continue here. Immediately after battle, PCs may bind wounds, heal 1d3 points of damage, and revives unconscious PCs. It takes 10 minutes of game time. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead. If binding wounds is disrupted, because I want to take 10 minutes to get 1d3 hit points back. Holy cow. So I am going to bind wounds. Here we go. And again, we just roll this twice. Subtract 1, right? Or subtract 3, is that right? No, I'm just going to do 1d4 minus 1. So 1 point back. Dang it. So I'm at 11 HP. There could be a wandering monster that occurs in this 10 minutes that I bind my wounds. No wandering monster, thank God. All right, let's continue. And that was also another 10 minutes. And my torch is going. Remember, my torch only gets 40 minutes. And I'm already at 20 minutes into this torch. All right, so as I exited left, let's see. Now I have my own rules for how far, the distance to the next. So first I roll 1d6 times 10 feet. 50 feet this direction. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And it will take a certain type of turn. 4, it actually takes a right turn. Is there a room here? Let's roll now. So 50 feet in a right turn, what kind of room is here? I should have put this in the middle of the thing. And there we have it. So I'm on turn. That took me, so I can only go 40 per turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So technically, I haven't even gotten there yet. That's a turn. I got to make a wandering monster check. Oh, no. And then again, I can go 1, 2, 3. So I turn the corner. It's another turn of my torch. Before my torch goes out, I need to rest. So I think I'll let the torch go out. I will roll for the wandering monster here while I sit in the dark and rest. No wandering monster. And there is my second set of rest. And I will then light that torch up. So I'm at 7 torches. And I'm good to go. Now let's go ahead and check the room here. The room here is 8. It's going to be, okay, so here's what I'm going to have to do. Coming from my right turn out to the entrance, right? And I'll have a crosswise here so I don't get, so this isn't the only way to go, right? So I could go right or left, and I come to this first room, room number 2. Well, I'm going to approach the door. Remember, I'm right here, so it's going to take me to, so I can get there before a full turn. And I'll check the door, which will take 10 minutes. So we've got another turn ticked off with a new torch to move up and check the door. So here we go. Let's check that door. What kind of door is it? It is a wood door. That's good. Wood door, and it is 4. It is locked again. Okay, remember, I cannot pick it without tools, so it's time to break out the crowbar. It's going to take me a turn to crowbar this door open, and I've got to make a wandering monster check due to that. 3, no wandering monster, but the door is open. So let's now go and find out what is behind this door. 7. What's behind this door is 7. 7 is monster with treasure and trap. So first we're going to check the monster because that's the most important thing I have to do at first. And I crowbar it, so I can't surprise it. Most likely it's going to surprise me. Whoops. 10. Goblins, 1d8. Oh, this is perfect for Conan. There's 2 goblins, those poor fools. Even with 11 hit points left, they don't stand a chance. All right, so 2 goblins. And let's go here. Room 2. 2 wood door locked. Right, we got 2 goblins. Surprise me. Right, and that's no, they don't surprise me. So they're hacking and barking at me as I enter this room. And we roll initiative. Me. 5, goblins, 1. So we're going to win initiative. So they're a little spooked maybe. They hear me bang a crowbar in the door. I come in. They don't surprise me. And I win initiative. So here we go. And the crowbar will go quickly, jam back into my gear. And I will draw my Saix again. Right? So on my turn, I'm preparing for battle. And they're going to get to roll. And again, they're going to be HD1 creatures. 5 HP for one, 1 HP for the other. And again, they're going to need to hit me 12 and up. They get no modifier at HD1. No. First one misses. Second one does hit. Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. Damage for goblins, I believe, is based on weapon type. Daggers, right? 1d4. I'm gonna make them into weak goblins. 1d4 daggers. And he hits doing 2 points of damage. I'm now at 9 HP. That's round 1. I pulled a weapon, and I was hit, and then missed. So now it's round 2. Initiative for me. 3 for them. 3 equal. 4, 5, or 6, they win. Nope. So Conan beats the goblins to the punch. There we go. I've just got to hit and kill these goblins. What's their AC? His AC is 6. Oh, so I need 14, but I got +3, 14 enough to hit. 11 + 3 is 14. I hit, and I will kill one of them, and 1 plus 2 is plus 3, so 3 I will kill one, leaving 1, so I get a kill, and the other goblin steps up and hits me, damn it, doing 1d4, does 2 more points, I am down to 7 HP. Round 3, man, this is only the second dungeon, so round 3, let's roll initiative. I get a 6, they get a 3, or it gets a 3, I must hit it, 19 I do, this is going to kill it hopefully. 2 plus 2 is 4. I do kill the second goblin. And I'm going to get 14 XP for this. Treasure is C, so let's get to the treasure table. Actually, the dungeon tells us the treasure checks, right? So let's go ahead and check for the treasure type. Wow, so alright, so that's going to take a turn, folks. 1, 2, 3 rounds. Right, that combat. We're going to take a turn off for 10 minutes of combat there. 14 XP earned, right? And we're going to use this treasure right here. All right, treasure type. Let's take a roll here. The treasure is 13. 13 is coin, okay? So I'm going to find, digging among their bodies, some treasure. This treasure is going to be 10. It's going to be 400 gold pieces. Hot damn. 400 gold pieces. Okay, I'm at 7 HP. I've killed 2 goblins, and I've discovered them hoarding 400 gold. However, this gold might be in a box, and it might be trapped. Remember, there is a trap in this room, so we need to check the trap. And wouldn't it be ironic is as I go for the gold, it's a missile weapon. Let's roll the missile trap. So I may, by digging this out of their their box, encounter a trap of slicing blades. So it's a melee, which means I do get a dodge, dex dodge. My dexterity is 10 and below. 7. So I dodge that, taking 1d6 half damage. So I will step out of the way of the melee, and I'll take 3 more points of damage. I'm down to 4 hit points. And folks, that's another turn as my torch goes out, and I will rest here for the 50th minute. And at this point, I think I'm going to head, oh, I got to roll the rotary monster check. No, thank God, but I'm going to have to retreat and come back as I will be going into my next. So I'm going to go ahead and light my 6th torch and travel back out of this room. And I can move 40 feet, and I'm going to backtrack. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll make a wandering monster check. Thank God, no. Go back to this side. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 more moves. And let's roll a Wandering Monster check. It is, oh no, Wandering Monster, damn it. Wandering Monsters levels 1 to 5, come on. 16 is normal bats. Okay, I think I can deal with normal bats. Normal bats, 3d20 are encountered. Holy cow. 15, 16, 23 bats. Holy cow, 23 bats. Jiminy Christmas. Do not strike for damage, however, flight of 12 or more can swarm and confuse the target. When confused by a bat swarm, a target makes saving throws and attack rolls at -2. A bat swarm negates spellcasting. Fire dispenses the bat swarm on a failed morale check. Fire does not dispense bats under another being's control. Okay, so I do have a torch. So let's make a save. Fire dispenses bats. So let's make a save versus. Well, we're going to make a save versus breath. I'm going to call this breath, as it'd be like an all-encompassing swarm. So I need a 15 breath attack +2, using fire to run these bats off. No, I'm going to be forced to waste another tick of my. Oh, guess what? My torch. That was the 4th turn, so my torch has died. I'm in the dark, facing a swarm of bats. Gee, many Christmas. Where did the normal? Dang, did I not lose my space? There it is, normal bats. Holy cat, their AC. Oh man, their AC. Giant bat, there it is. Their AC is 6. Okay, and I'm at -4 in the dark. So -2 because I'm confused. Wow, yeah, there's more than 12 of them. So I'm -2 because I'm confused. -2 because I'm in the dark, I think. So -4 to hit these bats with. So I need a. Gee, many Christmas. I basically need an 18 or more. No, so another turn goes by. Now I'm past my 50 minutes while I'm in this entanglement, folks. You can see how dire these things can get. Let's find rest here. My con is 13. Oh, right on the button, 13. So I'm not yet suffering the rest, which would be reduction in cumulative success, missed checks, etc., etc. Okay, so here we go. Still facing normal bats. They are swarming me. I'm now without a fire. That was a tick, and I get another attack on them. I need an 18 plus. No, so here we go. Another tick of time. Right, where's my time chart? Man, I'm in my 60th minute as I'm fighting off this swarm of bats. Constitution check is 6. I'm okay. I'm not too fatigued yet. I'm not going to go berserk, but you know what I will do? I think I'm going to attempt to evade, right? I think I'm going to run for the exit. However, I'm confused. So it would be, I'm going to attempt to flee, basically here, right? And run for the exits. Like would Conan do that? Well, I think you have no choice, right? You're really in a bad way here. So we are going to do that. I'm going to make a run, but I'm going to make a 50-50 roll. Let's make an intelligence roll. My intelligence is 9. So 9 and below, I know which direction to go. 18. Shit, I go the wrong way. So this is getting really ugly here as Conan, swarmed by bats under confusion, is headed back now in the dark. And that's another turn. And I'm headed back now. So I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to make a Wandering Monster roll. No Wandering Monster. And the bats. Do the bats make chase? 50% chance the bats follow me. No, they do not. They leave me be, fortunately. And here in the dark on turn number, it's 90 minutes. I'm going to take that full rest. So let's roll for a Wandering Monster. No, I'm good on that. Full rest. I will light my 5th torch. And I will turn back now, back down the hall here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if I run into the Wandering Monsters again. I do not, so the bats have dissipated. And I'm back into the main chamber. 1, 2, 3, 4. Headed for the stairs. Let's make a Wandering Monster check. Right, and that's been 2 turns. And up and out of the dungeon. And Conan will have gotten out of the dungeon. And then it would be overland travel to get back to a tavern where I could rest and heal. But I did come away, folks, with 400 gold. I'm down to 5 torches. I'm down to 4 hit points. And I earned a total of 28 and 14. That's 42 XP for him. And there you have it, gold. So 400 gold and 42 XP on my very first procedurally generated solo dungeon crawl with Dragonslayer. Fantastic.